Yes, hello. Yes, sir. It's Wednesday night. Yes, fantasy football night. That's correct. Line is forming to the right. Yeah, both fantasy leagues as well as the Survivor League. Correct. We'll be covering all that, sir. Yeah, some people did look like shit this week. Yeah, there were some that looked all right. We'll get to all that. Yes, ma'am. Mini bars open. It's always open. VIP to the right. Line is to the left, please. Yes, Wednesday night, fantasy football night. Always in season. Hardcore Challenge Live, yes. Commish is in the house, yes, he will be hosting. Yeah, it's not just silver and black tonight. Unfortunately, we do have fans of other teams that stop by on Wednesday nights. It is fantasy football night, man. I know. Normally we would toss them out, but some of these are hardcore challenge owners, man. Yes, show will be starting very soon. Thank you for joining us. These guys like to run a tight show. Enjoy the show.
T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0.
Rips the helmet off Rudolph's head and then eventually swings it and hits him in the head. 1, 2, 3. Well, you're not hardcore. Let you live hardcore. And the letter of the rich was way hardcore. Yeah! Now we're rocking.
What's up, fantasy football fans, members of the Raider Nation, Hardcore Challenge owners, anybody that just happens to fucking be stopping by or strolling by. Like, what the fuck is that? If you're a football fan, welcome, you as well. This is the Hardcore Challenge Live, the official podcast of the Hardcore Challenge, with, in case you didn't know, is the pinnacle in fantasy football competition. If you're not playing in the Hardcore Challenge, you're playing in some minor league shit, some coworker shit, some around the water cooler shit, some playing with your auntie and your uncle and your cousins, and, come on. Half them motherfuckers don't even know the difference between a defensive lineman, a linebacker, or a defensive back. They don't even know half the fucking players. They're just picking names or, the pinnacle of fantasy football competition. It says it right there on the ticker. And tickers don't fucking lie. Let's get to it. We are well into, I would say, playoff push. The beginning, I'm starting to see the head of the playoff push for fantasy football. It's only a 14-week regular season in the Hardcore Challenge. So we're there, ladies and gentlemen. We're there. You've played 9 weeks. You're going into week 10. You know, if you're in the big league, those last 3 games are all divisional. Those are critical games. In the Raider League, you play 2 divisional games as well, but it's a random divisional schedule. But in the big league, you know, them last 3 are fucking critical. So it's getting crunch time for fantasy football. We got a juicy show for you tonight. Let's get through it. We got a lot of info. We teased the Power 5 last week, but we really never dropped it. So come out with a proper rundown tonight so we can make sure I don't miss any fucking topics. Sometimes I need things to keep me on the fucking straight and narrow. So, thank you. Welcome. It's week 10. Fantasy football fans, let's get at it. Let's touch on the game of the weeks first from last week in week 9.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
It's time
Is this not why you are here?
for the Hardcore Challenge game of the week. Game of the week in the big league, the OG league. I'd like to take a bow. A fucking 5th win in a row for the Raw Dog Nation as we took down the bad company. Jake had me sweating though. I ain't gonna lie, I was sweating on fucking Monday night, man, because Everett did not put up the points he typically puts up, because if Everett put up the points, I wouldn't have to be listening to JoJo shit out there in the comments. Because if Everett would have scored what he normally scores. And I'll blame my game against JoJo on Derek Carr. It's completely Derek Carr's fault. Michael Thomas got a 0, so fucking Carr still fucking me. Carr fucking me again. Fucking garbage, motherfucker. I tell you. But game of the week win. Hottest team right now with that 5-game winning streak. Hottest team in the AFC right now, the Raw Dog Nation. I know the record ain't sexy at 5-4. But that's 5 straight wins. Climb straight out the gutter at 0-4. And we're doing all right. That's the game of the week in the big league. Over in the All Raider Nation League, it was a battle in the Great White North between Raider Richie and the Canadian Raider. Raider Richie took him down, man. Defeated the Canadian Raider. I don't know if he had trouble getting across the border or what. You get fucked up in customs, some Mountie giving you a hard time. I don't know what to deal with this, but he was never really in this game. He did not show up for the game of the week with a meager 139 and loses control. I do believe that's the sweep now for Raider Richie as well, and that's not good for the Canadian Raider. He can still get in. He's got a solid record of 6-3. Still only 1 game off the pace, but now you've got to leapfrog him now to win this division, making things difficult for himself there. That's not good. Unfortunate loss there for the Canadian Raider. Big ballers of the week.
There's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as rain.
Big baller in the big league. Blackout debuts on the shit list last week as one of the first shit nuggets going down the drain, and then goes from the toilet to money. 228 and takes down Bleeding Green, who was 7-0 until 2 weeks ago, and Brett is on the fucking slide with 2 straight losses. That's not good. What the fuck is going on over there with the fucking Bleeding Green? They're just bleeding. They ain't bleeding green, they're just bleeding right now. But this is a thumping. You got thumped by a turd. That's not good. Not good at all. And over in this one, look at this. This was a game, but look at that. I mean, Bryant come out and just put it to Dino right out of the gate, and Dino put up a solid 203, but nothing compared to the 238 that Bryant put up. I'm now tied due to my loss to JoJo. I'm tied with Bryant for first place in the Dirty South in the Raider Nation League. But I do have the sweep on Bryant. But man, he's back and putting up fucking points again. He's got me worried a little bit. I gotta stay on point. I can't be slipping no more. But Bryant gets the flash prize for this week. Make sure, I think I know your address, but make sure your address is the same. You're the flash prize winner for number 9 because you're the big baller in the All Raider Nation League. Now, we always go to the top. We like to start at the top before we embarrass the bottom. But the low ballers for this week's low ballers in the Raider Nation League. This week's low baller, the Black Hole Lines with a 104. Woo! That's not good. That's not good. And fumble those TDs with a 119. Damn.
Talented.
El Pirata, not looking good. I like it. He's completely on the skids. I do believe that's 7 straight losses for El Pirata, as he is on the slide in epic fashion in the AFC Dirty South. But I'm loving it. I'm creeping on the come up, and he's on the slide. I'm past him. He's down there somewhere. Not good. Not a good showing for El Pirata or Raider Lines. Whew. Man, what's up with you two? Low ballers of the week, both of you. Man, not representing well, I tell you what. Jeez. Survivor League, we'll touch on it for about half a fucking second. Raider Richie just won't go down, man. The league fell apart. It was a bloodshed in the first week, man. We lost over half the league in the first week, and then it just started stepping down. And Raider Richie is out. He's trying to set the benchmark. It's our first season of Survivor League in our Raider Reaction Survivor League. We're going to keep it going year to year now. So he's setting the benchmark right now. He's rolling out. He's already won the Raider Reaction prize pack. He's won an autographed Mad Max jersey. He's just fucking out. He's stepping now. He's just stepping. Like, look at you fuckers. You're just leaving us all in the dust. I was in there, man. Buffalo really let me down in that New England game. I thought that was for sure a lock, but, you know, it's never a lock when it's a division game. I should have known going to get division rivals. That was a bad move, but congratulations to Raider Richie. He's won it. He's like Forrest Gump. He's just running. He felt like running. All right, moving along. I digress. Let's see. Let's debut the Power 5, shall we? Let's debut. Damn! I forgot that shit last week, so let's put a drum roll on that shit. We got the Power 5. Debuting the Power 5 for both the leagues. We'll keep updating it. So this is the official unveiling of the Power 5. And we had a little shakeup. We've had a shakeup because Bleeding Green, I thought would come out and be the number one right out of the gate, but Take It Deep is the number one in the league. Brian has stepped out. He's striding the former champ. Another strong showing from this division again. As Pack Attack is back, is right in it as well. I do believe they're 6-3. But Bleeding Green sitting at number 2. The Bandits, Willie coming up out of fucking nowhere, debuting on the Power 5 at number 3 with a fucking bullet. The Renegade Outlaws. I mean, what is this? And the new guy, Pickett to Pickens. This is an NFC full Power 5. NFC full. The Bleeding Green is the only member of the AFC that has cracked the Power 5 in Week 10. We'll keep updated all the way through the rest of the season. in the All Raider Nation League, Raider Richie, with coming off the big game of the week win, sitting at the number 1 spot on the power rankings. Maximum Effort sitting at number 2. Number 3, Danielle, she's taking one on the chin. She dropped to 7-2 with 76 Raiders. And the Raw Dog Nation, yours truly, sitting at number 4. But right behind me, Bryant, I'm telling you, man, he's putting up points again. I'm glad I beat him head-to-head twice, because we're tied right now at the top of the Dirty South at 6-3. But technically we're not. He'd have to leapfrog me to steal the division. But he's right there and looking good again. And that's your Power 5 in the All Raider Nation League. Now we go to the top. We got to go to the bottom. The very bottom. Because if you're on this, you're basically done. Well, we're considering you flatlined at this point. Your team's not in good shape. If you're on the shit list, I mean, if you were on the shit list last week, and you're on the shit, like, I'm sorry, Spleeve could have an amazing turnaround and run the table the rest of the way, but you probably still ain't crawling out the toilet, brother. He's probably still ain't crawling out the toilet. Let's start in the All Raider Nation League, shall we? The Autumn Pirates still only team out of 52 teams in the Hardcore Challenge landscape, including the All Raider Nation League and the OG League. 52 teams. The only team who has not won a game. Game over. Oof. That's not good. That's not good. So he's obviously, he's like King Nugget. He's the biggest turd, and he's got a peanut in his head. Foghorn sitting at 2-7. She Likes My Woodson is the newest Nugget, and he's sitting at 2-7 as well. Newest Nugget. That ain't good. And the OG League, Spleeve and the Emperors last week, and we got a new Nugget this week coming down the way. Fumble those TDs at 2-7. Unfortunately, El Pirata has joined the pool party, and he's on the shit list. It's damn near impossible to get off the shit list once you have got on it. You just get more friends in the pool. That's all, and the water gets browner as it goes along. Moving along. Let's take a quick spin around the leagues and see exactly just where the hell we're at this point in this goddamn insanity. Hold on. Where'd my arrow go? There we went. Alright. There we go. It's a blip in the matrix. Let's start. Oh, we always start in the fucking AFC. Let's start in the NFC this week, shall we? Pickett to Pickens, one of our 2 new owners in the big league, sitting at 6-3. Big win this week. Big win in the game of the week. Was it game of the week? I don't remember. 6-3 is a big win regardless. They stay in first place at 6-3. Skull Crushers has won 3 straight. Gary creeping on the come up. He's only 1 off the pace now. Lucky number 11, not so lucky, losing 2 straight. And frackin' football time, Carol. She's still sitting down there, tied for the gutter now, but she did get a win this week. Number 1 in the entire league on the power rankings. Take it deep. Brian at 7-2, 3 straight wins. Corey falling off the pace with Pack Attack is back with a loss this last week because he couldn't figure out how to work the fucking app. He's over here crying. It says my linebacker was there and now he's not. I don't know. He can't read the notifications. It's poor public school education, and I don't want to make fun, but it's probably operator error. But Corey's crying foul. It's technical difficulties. He's blaming everybody and their uncle for this loss. But he's 6-3. He's still in it. It's not time to panic yet, Corey. Not yet. You should worry about your Packers and that shitty quarterback you got. Knoxville Assassins, 5-4 with that dub. Moving up, staying in the conversation, only 2 games off the pace. And the Emperors, ooh, we just won't even talk about them. We know where they're at. The Wild West. Travis. We gotta stop. We gotta talk for a second here, Travis. This is your division to lose. You had a 4-game lead. Now you've lost 2 straight. You're allowing. Look, they don't even want it, Travis. They don't even want it. It's still a 3-game lead. Blackholt Lines is down here. He's grasping at straws. He's fucking trying. He's trying to put something together. He's won 2 straight. He's climbed up to a tie for the cellar. You still got a 3-game lead. You got to win this week, man. You can't give him hope. You can't let him get back with it. There's only 4 games left. Hold it together, Travis. Hold it together. It's week 10. Hold it together. I'm rooting for you. I want Travis to win this division this year. The Dirty South, the Bandits, Willie out of nowhere, man. 5 straight wins, 7-2. God damn. Bed Bath and Bijan, a big win this week to stay at 6-3. Better stay right there. You slip, man. Willie's gonna just jump past you. Bucknuts. What the fuck is going on with Bucknuts? They're hanging on the rim, man. They're about in the toilet. They're close. 4 straight losses, 3-6. Ouch. Larry and the gang didn't get it together. They're back to 3-6. They got a win last week. We thought maybe they were putting something together, but no such luck. No such luck. Over in the AFC, Great White North, Bad Company loses to the Raw Dog Nation in the game of the week, but retains sole possession of first place in the Great White North as Knox Vegas Anarchy on the skids, losing 2 straight. Answer to the Master, losing 1, dropping to 5-4. And Daco, 3-6. He's climbing up. He's creeping up. He's within 3 games. He's not out of it yet, as you see. He is not on the shit list. He's hanging in there, holding on the rim, trying to hold on. Stoned Ponies. This division, I mean, this whole division should just be, it should be like shit list 2.0. It should be the Elite East of the AFC. 4-5 has you, I mean, here's the thing. Spleeve may be the first person ever to crawl off the shit list and out of the toilet. Only because this division is so shitty. His win is so big this week that it puts him within 2 games of tying for first place in this division. If he could get hot and sweep the last 3 games and take the division wins against all 3 of these teams, oh my god, mind fucking blown. But 4-5, a 3-way tie for first. Nobody wants that one except for Spleeve, and he just can't get it together. He's the only one that wants it. Bleeding Green, 7-2. They've lost 2 straight. They're the last undefeated team left, and they have now lost 2 straight. And they've left the door wide open for King Salami, who's won 2 straight, 6-3. They are right there knocking on that back door. And Stinky Pinky is not far off either. I see he's out there whoring himself for trades right now. He's offering hand jobs to the highest bidder for a running back. So hit him up. He'll do you right. He'll do you long. He'll do you dirty. But he'll do you. 5-3-1. He's right there. I don't know where that went. That went completely in the fucking curve, but whatever. We're off the road. We're back on it. Under the Influence was won 4 straight, 5-4. Look at this division, man. This division 2 weeks ago, when you're sitting at 7-0 and you're seeing a 2-4 Under the Influence. Matt's out. Brett's running away with it. The other guys are just kind of in the mix. And look, this division has compressed. It's gotten very, very tight. It's going to get interesting down the stretch. It's always interesting in the Wild West of the AFC down the stretch. This division is still really anybody's game. I'm sitting in first place. I'm obviously the hottest team in the AFC right now with a 5-game winning streak, but my record is still 5-4. I did start out 0-4, so I did put myself behind the 8 ball, although I've got a really favorable game this week as Spleeve has no fucking running backs at all. They're all on bye, so he's basically coming into the game with no running back. So I'm probably going to 6-4, barring a fucking miracle. Bucka Raider with a big win this week pulled it out, as well as All Pro. Otherwise, I would be sitting with a 2-game lead in this division. Both those guys won. But down there, our newest nugget, El Pirata, 6 straight losses with fumble those TDs. Jumping over to the All Raider Nation League in the Great White North, Raider Richie takes down the Canadian Raider in the game of the week. He's on his 6th straight winning streak. He's the hottest team right now. He's number 1 with a fucking bullet, sitting at 7-2 in the Great White North. Canadian Raider at 2nd place right behind him. Sax Offenders and the defending champ, the Black Hole. Couple games off the pace, but still in it at 5-4. Foghorn actually got a win this week, but they're still a shit nugget, so they don't really matter. Maximum Effort sitting at 7-2, number 2 on the charts, 3 straight wins. They've won a couple game of the weeks. They've won some big games, and they got a big game this week against Let Me See Them TDs, who's sitting at 5-4 right behind them. That's a big game. Let Me See Them TDs needs that dub and needs it bad. Jimmy G Spot or bust, 4-5. They're still in it, but they're 3 games off the lead. The Death Dealers lost 2 straight. They're falling off the pace. The Autumn Pirate, man, we don't need to talk about that. We know where the fuck they are. Danielle lost another one, dropped to 7-2, but still a solid 2-game lead over Big Game James, who's in second place at 5-4. The Haywood Gang trying. They got Jefferson back this week. Maybe they can put something together at 4-5. They have won 2 straight. The Raider Warlords 3-6. They did win just to stay off the shit list. You'd have lost. You'd have been on the shit list, man. Just hanging on the rim. She likes my Woodsons though. He's on. We know where he's at. The Raw Dog Nation still holding on to first place, only by way of tiebreaker with One Nation right now. The Hit Squad loses to One Nation, but drops back 1 game. Still only 1 game back though. And JoJo, he got the win over me. He owns the sweep over me. He's only 2 games back now. You've scabbed together a decent team. I give you props. Good win this week, JoJo. Couple guys on my team. I mean, usually I don't get a 0, and that's not normally the flex linebacker I start. I just grabbed that guy off the waiver wire, and he did not produce. So I had 2 guys, only got the 2 points, and that's what killed me. And Everett underproduced on Monday night. But I've already made a trade and patched that up. We got Pickens. Starting this week, joining the Raw Dog Nation, so we can be alright. And my son down here in last place as well. He's not doing worth a fucking either league this year. I was just giving him shit before this show. Don't worry. Don't think I don't give him shit. I give him shit on here and in person. Oh yeah. He gets a double. Alright, this show's getting too damn long. Let's hit this goddamn game of the week and let's move.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
It's time
Is this not why you are here?
for the Hardcore Challenge Game of the Week.
This is a big damn game right here in the All Raider Nation League. We'll start with this one first. The All Raider Nation League, you got Danielle, who basically, she lost the first week and then ran out 7 straight wins and then lost last week. She's 7-2. She's basically been the top team the whole way through. Facing off against One Nation. Bryant was the last undefeated team to lose. I had to play them in back-to-back games. I handed him his first losses of the season. He's 6-3, and he's bounced back now and put up some really big games as well. So this, if you look at the projection line graph, man, it is projected to be really, really close. You got Dobbs against Josh Allen. Dobbs is the big question mark, but they're playing New Orleans, so it's you look across the roster, and they've still got some spots to be filled and some, moves to be made, so it's hard to tell. I think once they finally get their rosters put together, I'm picking Bryant in this one. I think once they finally get their rosters set, I think Bryant's the stronger team this week with the matchups. I think Dobbs is a weakness going against Josh Allen at quarterback. I'm picking One Nation in the All Raider Nation Game of the Week. And in the big league, the OG League, the new owners in the NFC, man, both of them. Another one. In the Game of the Week, pick it to Pickens. Ben facing off against Brian. Take it deep, the number 1 damn team in the league. And right now, you got a defensive lineman spot open there, which is going to sway that. So this is a lot closer than it looks on the line graph. But really close to what they're going to start here on the team once he gets his defensive lineman spot filled in. Obviously, he's got Aaron Donald down there on bye. That's where his void's coming in. He's got to make a waiver wire move to fill that spot in. And, of course, he's going to fill that in. He's the number 1 team in the league. He's not going to hand nothing easy in the Game of the Week. I'm picking Brian in this one. I'm picking Brian. His team's clicking right now. His team's clicking. He's scoring points. He's the top team in the league. He just claimed the number 1 spot, and I'm picking him to win this one. I'm picking him over Pickett to Pickens. Although, I tell you what, Ben and Joshua both, Pickett to Pickens and Bed Bath and Bijan are showing that there's a reason why they've been waiting in the wings for a couple years to get in the league. They're definitely solid owners, and they're both proven their worth. Even if it falls apart, you can tell with where they're at and how they've put their teams together and the way they've handled business so far this year through 9 weeks. They're both sitting at 6-3, both the new owners that we've added, and that just makes the league as a whole even stronger and even better. So it's so kudos to both of you, both the new guys, for coming in strong. But I'm picking Take It Deep to take that one as well. That's our spin around the leagues. That's our game of the week, and that's the damn show. It's a wrap in about 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us. Good luck to everybody in your fantasy football worlds. Good luck to everybody. Unless you're playing me this week, then I wish you no luck. I wish you injury and heartache. But everybody else, good luck. Good luck to you. Enjoy your fantasy football weeks. Make sure you get your rosters legal. Make sure you're checking those IR. There's guys coming off of IR. Justin Jefferson's supposed to come off of IR this week. There's guys going to come off of IR. You're supposed to get A-Chain, the Dolphins running back, supposed to be coming off. So some of these guys are going to come off of IR. So you're going to have to make moves to make your benches legal. So make sure you guys are paying attention. Be good fantasy football owners and general managers out there, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, I'm out. Peace, love, Raider Nation.